What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. And real quick, before we get started on this topic, I do want to give a special shout out to Coach and Nick over at Echo Base Network. Thank you, fellas, for putting me on last night. We was on the live stream. They brought me on their live stream to just talk about this show, Ahsoka, season 1, and the last episode, which was absolutely dreadful. But not only that, just the general state of the Star Wars franchise as a whole. And I had a lot of fun. And yeah, they put me on. They gave me the opportunity to kind of expand my audience. So I wanted to say thank you to those guys. Really do appreciate it. And a lot of the new subscribers that I just picked up overnight, you guys came from Echo Base Network. So I want to say thank you to you guys as well. Valiant Renegade, also shout out to you. Thank you, brother, for linking my video on your Twitter page. Really appreciate that if you're watching. And the other thing I wanted to say, it looks like Echo Base Network is going to start expanding their content. They're not just going to be a Star Wars channel, all right, which I think is smart, okay? So if you guys haven't checked them out, go ahead. I'm going to leave a link in the description for their channel. Go ahead and check them out, all right, because they're going to start talking about a lot of other types of shows. It's not just going to be Star Wars, which I think is good, okay? They're still going to talk Star Wars, but they're going to expand their horizons, and I think that's a smart thing. Now, to the point that I wanted to bring up today, we have always talked about the disconnect between Hollywood and the fans, or Hollywood and its audience. Hollywood doesn't understand its audience. It doesn't know what its audience is looking for. Okay, we've always talked about that. And we've always said, at least I have, that the mainstream media, they're also a part of that. They, shill so hard for these big franchises that they're missing the boat when it comes to what audiences want as well. All right. They'll clap and cheer for Ahsoka. Oh, look what it's doing. It's 87%. This dog water show is not 87%. Don't get it twisted, all right? But look how many reviews it's gotten. 251 reviews. And then you look at the audience score, which is high in my opinion, 71%, 2,500 plus ratings. Now, I want you to compare these exact same numbers for the reviews, for the audience, as well as for the critics. I want you to compare this to One Piece. Look at this. If anything doesn't highlight the disconnect more between what Hollywood and the media are talking about and what the fans actually want, it's One Piece. 60 reviews, all right? That's 1/4, all right? 1/4 of the 250 plus reviews that Ahsoka got. It's only getting 60 reviews. Less than 1/4, to be very honest with you, okay? But look at what the audience is doing. The audience can't shut up about it, okay? 10,000 plus ratings with a 95% score. Compared to Ahsoka. Okay, again, in the opposite direction, 1/4 of the ratings, okay? 1/4 of the audience buzz that One Piece is getting with a much lower score. Why? Because people want One Piece. This is what the audiences are looking for. But are the critics talking about it? Are the critics reviewing it? No, of course not. All right, they're sitting up here clapping like baby seals for Ahsoka. Oh, look how great Ahsoka is. 87%. Go check it out, guys. It's not making a difference, okay? It's not making a difference. People love what they love. They know quality when they see it, and they are all over One Piece. And again, all of this work being done by the mainstream media and all of these critics on YouTube and on, social media and everywhere else. They cannot make fans love this thing, okay? No matter how you've rated this higher than One Piece. I don't know how that's possible, but they've rated it higher than One Piece. But nevertheless, the audience has spoken, okay? 10,000 plus ratings, all right? And look, yeah, One Piece is getting a season 2, all right? They've already announced it now that the writer's strike is over and these guys can speak freely, all right? The co-showrunner is breaking his silence on season 2. They're gearing up, okay? I'm going to have another video about this later on, but they're gearing up for this. They cannot wait for season 2 of One Piece. Fans, the showrunners, everybody. But are we even going to get a season 2 of Ahsoka? Probably not. Ahsoka season 1 just finished. Episode 8 just finalized. There should be nothing but chop. Hey, man, we can't wait. This, that. Nothing, okay? It's no buzz for this show. And again, just going back to these numbers, all right? The numbers bear it out. They speak for themselves. You don't need me to say a word. And some of y'all are going to say, oh, well, it's the binge watch model, versus the week to week drops, for Ahsoka. Ahsoka was week to week. One Piece, they just dropped it all at once. That doesn't matter. A good show is a good show. If Ahsoka was a good show, it would have been able to pass One Piece up in terms of buzz, because more and more and more people would have just been coming in here gushing about it, talking about it, discussing and breaking down every episode. People would have left multiple reviews, talking about how good Ahsoka is. You know, again, let the numbers speak for themselves. You don't need to listen to me, okay? This tells you everything you need to know, all right? 2,500 plus ratings, all right, versus 10,000. For a show that hasn't been out as long. One Piece came out like a week or a week and a half after Ahsoka. You know, it came out on the 31st of August. Ahsoka, I want to say, came out on the 21st of August. So Ahsoka came out before One Piece, and One Piece just shot right past it in terms of audience buzz. What does that tell you, all right? Remember, and especially when it comes to a binge watch show, because if a binge show, like a show that drops all at once, if it's trash and garbage, people are going to talk about that for a couple of weeks, and then it's gone. It's gone and forgotten. Nobody cares anymore, all right? But if it's week to week to week, then you kind of always have that buzz and that momentum. But even with that being said, for a Star Wars show, the buzz is just not where it needs to be. And One Piece is doing the job. It's selling the anime, okay? People want to go and watch the anime based on watching the live action. Nobody is saying this about Ahsoka, all right? Points that I've made several times. But anyway, folks, I just wanted to bring that up real quick. Again, this shows you the giant disconnect. The huge disconnect between what the audiences are talking about, what's important to the audience, and then what's important to the critics. Audience and the critics, you know, again, are completely disconnected. And the critics are right there with Hollywood, okay? I put the critics in Hollywood because a lot of these guys, they just cape and shill for Hollywood because they want to get that access. The access media is what they're called. They just want the access. That's all. That's all they care about, all right? As long as I can keep my job and keep talking to these superstar, megastar Hollywood types, I'm happy, all right? Meanwhile, again, the audience, the people have spoken, all right? Give us more stuff like One Piece. This is what we want. Real stories, great characters, all right? Let's read one of these real quick. This is a 5-star from Marcel. Fresh, emotional, surprising, entertaining in all the best ways. This show completely took me by surprise and blew me away. I'll give it 5 out of 5, even though, of course, still has some flaws. Nothing is really perfect, but it's the best show I have seen in a long time. Captivating, heartfelt, crazy, sinister, addictive, and inventive in ways I did not even imagine. If I have any complaint, it's that there are not more episodes. Season 2 cannot come soon enough. That's what I'm talking about. The audience has spoken. And if you scroll through this, you see nothing but 4 and 5 stars for this show, all right? It'll be an occasional, like, 1 star that'll pop up here and there, all right? But yeah, people are loving One Piece. You know, yeah, here's like a 1 star, whatever. Jenny G, she didn't like it. But yeah, I mean, she's by far, well, this is Anthony C, all right? But these cats are by far the minority, all right? 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Again, this is everything that you need to know. And again, why is it that Hollywood can't give us more stuff like One Piece? Because they're too busy doing this crap, all right? They're too busy doing member berries, you know? And yes, I know Netflix did this, and Netflix is technically Hollywood, all right? But you can see where the shill media is at with it, all right? They want to pump up Ahsoka, give 60 reviews to One Piece, all right? They don't want One Piece around. They probably don't even want any more anime adaptations. Yeah. High audience scores, buzz galore. Anyway, folks, what do y'all think about this situation? I'm interested to hear you guys' opinions. You know, once again, it's just showing the disconnect between Hollywood and their audience, really. And then the shill media, you know? They won't even cover this thing. Oh, yeah, 60 reviews. That's it. We ain't got to talk to about it no more. All right? Absolutely ridiculous. Well, you guys let me know what you think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.